Hello, Gennies. Genesis Lewison here once again. And we are here with the one and only
K-Dizzle.
Yep, the greatest musician I know in my area.
Thank you.
And what else can I say? Like to make your ego a little big here, dude.
Craziness. I want to get a shout out to the Gennies and Dizzlers. Thank you so much for having me on the show, by the way. Appreciate it.
No problem. And his link to his channel and SoundCloud will be below. So
yes.
Let's get to the questions.
Let's go.
Question 1. Where, when, and why did you start doing music?
I started doing music, well, I've sung my whole life, but I started doing music seriously 2 years ago in the summer of 2014, and I've worked harder and harder to get where I am right now. So 2 years, well, now 3 actually. I forgot 2017. But yeah, 3 years now, and I just love and appreciate music, and I love being there for people with my music, so I just really appreciate it.
I feel you, man. So this was a question from Jenny, actually, on Twitter. Do you know how to play any instruments?
Oh, do I know how to play any instruments? I know how to use my vocal cords, but I mean, no, but I do produce all my music, and I mix and master everything as well. I record and produce others as well, and yeah, but I do not play any instruments. I kind of can play the guitar, but like that's about it. I'm trying to think. Oh, I know how to play the harmonica.
Well, that's an instrument.
Kazoo. Yeah, that's pretty dope though. Kazoo. Well, I also can play the kazoo too.
Well, the kazoo is a great instrument. Everyone knows.
Yes, it is. Kazoo's lit.
How is to play the kazoos? Now, what was the first song that you learned to do technically through your voice?
Through my voice, singing. I really found like a big huge passion and fell in because I've always listened to song music. I think the first song that I remember singing as a child, more because I'm still a child, but I'm talking about when I was little, was Honky Tonk. The country song where it goes the honky tonk. I remember singing that song when I was in the car with my mom.
That is a very good song.
Yeah, it's funny too.
Indeed.
Song. So
another one. This one that was actually from a Dizzler, and I found this on your Dizzlers only page.
Okay.
Is your family musical?
Say that again.
Is your family musical?
Oh yes, my mom can sing. All of my mom's sisters can all kind of, they can't they're not crazy good, but they all can sing and they don't think they're good at it.
Nice.
My cousins have good flow with rapping, and we all are a big music family. We all listen to music 24/7. It's in our blood. So my grandpa used to rap a lot.
So nice. You could start your own little K-Dizzle dynasty.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Of musicians. Oh.
Yes.
Describe. Oh, sorry. Read that wrong.
You're good.
Which famous musicians do you admire, and why do you admire them?
My favorite musicians. Drake, Justin Bieber, and Austin Mahone. Reason being, instrumentation, the vocals, and everything about them. And I relate to so much of it that I just appreciate and love it so much.
Understandable. Which musicians have you learned from?
What musicians have I learned from? I've learned from a huge array of artists. From watching everything about music, listening to music and watching interviews. I pick up things from all over. So I really learned everything I know from just observing over the past billion years, because I just always wanted to do music, and I've built up of a I don't know how to explain it. I just understand a lot of it because I've observed a lot of it. And the most influential artist that I've learned from has to be Drake and kind of Bieber, because they both have a huge selection, and music choice and what their sound sounds like.
Ah, nice. I take it you're a fan of VH1 and MTV.
Yes, yeah, very, very.
Did you ever have a music teacher?
Yes, I had a vocal teacher 2 years ago, and I've been in chorus for like my whole life.
Nice.
And
nice.
I'm also in a group called Octet, which is a group of singers and dancers and performers, and we do theater type work. I was actually going to be in the Wedding Singer musical, but I decided that with having a lot of stuff going on and working, and it was just not going to work out. And for my self, it was stressful, so I ended up not being able to do it. So.
Oh, of course. If it gets too stressful, you always have to cut down on stuff.
Yeah.
All right. What is your fondest musical memory?
Fondest musical memory with studio or whatever?
Sure.
My fondest memory is, let's see. When I first I'm trying to think. Okay, here it is. So I went to go when Bieber was littler, I went to go see his movie Never Say Never with my little cousin. We were both really little. And I remember watching it and being so crazy about the movie, and then leaving the movie and then going out in the hallway and singing to girls. So I mean, that's kind of a musical memory, but just us having fun.
Ah, no, that's an amazing memory.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All right. Were you what is your preferred type of things to listen on? And this one's kind of an oldie, so don't blame me. These are questions that my friend found for me. Would you prefer records, musical tapes, or CDs?
Ooh. See, I love having records and tapes as well, because I mean I've never had a lot of experience with it, but I really appreciate them because they mean a lot. Having a piece or something like that just is so nice because you get to feel it and really appreciate it, because nowadays it's just you can look it up and find whatever. But CDs I mean I used to bump all the time, but now that I really appreciate records.
All right. Okay. Have you ever won a prize for your music? This is actually a pretty good question to ask.
Yes, I actually have. For my music, for my interest in love music, I've won the Constance Zweifel Music Award for having a lot of appreciation in music.
Nice. Very nice.
And I've received, I mean, that's pretty much it right now. And what is it? I'm trying to think. Best Performer Award given to me by, what was the company name again? I forgot.
It was Indigo Music Company.
Indigo Music Company.
Ah, congrats, Anna. You just shouted them out.
Yeah, I had to, because I had to look. I have the award with me right now.
So you performed at one of their house shows.
Yeah, I performed at one of their house shows.
You opened up.
Amazing.
Yeah, I opened up for a major artist there.
Nice.
Do
you how many concerts have you had since starting your career professionally?
How many concerts? I've performed over 20 times.
Nice. Nice.
I've had recently the K-Dizzle experience. And I headlined at the Teens of Our City Music Showcase. I've performed at I did this event in that festival. I did a festival in the summertime.
Nice.
Oh, I performed at Lake George. And I did a lot of school dances and stuff while starting. And in the Glens Falls bowling alley too. I'm at South Glens Falls. My bad. I'm trying to reminisce right now. It's really hard for me to speak.
Yes, we hear the one and only DKingz in the background.
Yeah, he's reminding me of all this stuff. I'm like, what did I? Cause like I'm like busy right now, like too distracted. Sorry.
Understandable, no problem. How do you handle a mistake when you're doing a live performance?
Oh shoot, I love this question. Okay, so what I do is like, there's so much going on between like dancing and stuff that like I'll bring the mic down closer because like I'm like I get into it and remember everything's kind of like, I mean, everybody has their slip ups, but they're not really noticeable, so I just keep going and I continue dancing and singing. If it's like really noticeable and the mic's not loud because I seem to have a really good balance, I just like dance and smile and just keep going.
So you're one of those keep the show rolling.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten nervous before a performance or a competition?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I don't. Now I don't. Like at first, like it was adrenaline, cause like I've done like so many talent shows, but like I've always like never been like crazy scared. I think that it's just hyped because I know that everybody's gonna be watching, and it was hype built up in adrenaline. But I think that the most I've ever been nervous for was, what was it? A talent show I did in 8th grade for my song "Lay Back." That was really nervous because it was my first time I was going to be performing an original single. Yeah, I actually, yeah, I think that's like one of the first.
And I think I remember being there. But other than that,
Yes.
what advice would you give beginners into the music career?
Advice. Start writing out and start finding instrumentals on YouTube. Oh wait, it depends on the artist, but for whatever kind of music nowadays, you can find instrumentals on YouTube and stuff, and just look up whatever. Find instrumentals on YouTube. Put them in a playlist. Start writing to them, and then record with a camera or an audio recorder, and just sing with the audio in the background and stuff. Just do whatever you have to do. It was really hard for me when I started because I didn't really know what was going on, but I just researched and did what I had to do, and yeah. Always keep positive mindset, because if one thing doesn't work out, another thing can happen.
Indeed.
Yeah.
How often and how long do you practice daily?
I sing every day, from listening to music in my headphones to writing music and planning out the next release, just sitting at my desk. Recently I've been getting very sick and stuff, so singing has been very I've been trying to keep it down, drinking a lot of tea and making my voice better, but I practice, and I do octet, and I am in chorus, so my vocal cords, I sing a lot every day, so
Nice.
And warm them up.
Right. 4 more questions to go. If somebody came up to you, would you teach somebody music?
Of course. I don't know if I can always teach how to write music, but it's over the past, when I've tried to get people to record, or if they wanted to record, not get people to, but like offer to them and they're up for it. Not everybody has like a flow or like music ability, because everybody has a different music ability. They have to find it themselves, because it's really hard to like teach one thing while you're doing it yourself. But like me, I can do whatever. Like it comes easy for me. So for other people, it's kind of hard to, like, because everybody has different styles.
All right. Good answer.
Yes.
How do you balance your music with other obligations, like, school, life, career, friends, etc.?
School, yeah. What I do is I usually I do homework and stuff. I can get it done in school, but school, usually I go to school, and weekends I just relax and hang out with friends, and I really don't touch music. But during the week, like on a Fridays, I'll record music, or like once school's all over. But I'll go to school, do my sports after school, and then I'll get home, relax, and work on write some music and work on the next release, and get it done by the end of the week so I can put it out. And sports on the weekends, they're on the weekends, so that I just whenever I have free time, I record. But I'm always listening to music and working on it, writing and stuff. Writing is one of the most important parts to creating music and my music in general.
Nice. The last two questions are pretty out there. Do you think where you've lived in your lifetime have affected your love for music?
I like that question. Yes. Well, because I'm going to be creating an album based off of my childhood theme, like where I lived and stuff is like inspiration towards like the theme and sound of my music. Like I said, like in the other interview, I have like the Adirondack theme.
Understandable.
And that's not only thing like childhood movies and stuff like Chucky and like The Mask. Actually, let me just give you guys a little hint. My new album is going to be having references to a bunch of movies that had a huge impact on my life. To name a couple, for example, movies like Teen Wolf, like those movies where they switch bodies.
Oh, yes, I definitely know where you're coming from.
Those movies and like Chucky, all those movies had a huge impact on my life when I lived in Ballston Spa before I moved to like Glens Falls, Fort Edward. Had a huge impact on my life. So
80s are everything, man.
I mean, yeah, for real. So like what I went through as a child and what I watched and stuff definitely had a huge impact on me because I think about this stuff every day, and how I think about stuff like relates to those movies. And where I lived gives me inspiration because like themes and colors and the vibes of the sunlight and everything about it just helps me out and inspires me.
All right. Last question. This is just an out there one since my fans have been dying to ask me, and maybe just out of the blue, and this one's going to be a little dated, but are you interested or are you going to go see the new Power Rangers movie coming out?
Oh my God, Power Rangers had a huge impact on my life.
Same as me, man. Same as me.
Okay. Well, the Power Rangers, man. I've watched like every single episode of Power Rangers in my whole life, and from Ivan Ooze, man, he's not in it, so kind of makes me upset. But no, I think it's gonna be cool to see. I mean, they did that with Ninja Turtles and Transformers, and with what's his name, Michael Bay. Michael Bay producing those movies. It's gonna be different. It's always good. What's his name?
Michael blow shit up Bay.
Okay, true. Well, it's gonna be good. Change is always good, and for like old movies and stuff, seeing the new CGI is kind of cool, but upsetting as well because you don't see like the hard work. I mean, it is hard work, but you don't see like the crazy animatronics that you used to and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't see that anymore, so it sucks. But yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. I'm probably going to see it.
Well, I'm gonna be seeing it, dude. So
actually, I was just about to. I'm really waiting on my favorite movie to come out. Well, hopefully coming out in like 2018, Killer Clowns from Outer Space trilogy.
Oh, the next one. I heard that's coming out very soon.
Yeah, I've been dying and waiting my whole life for more sequel to come out. So they need to hurry up, or I'm literally going to steal their movie and do it myself.
Well, hey, man, if you need a screenwriter, you got me over here. Lol.
Oh, yeah, definitely. No, just joking, but that's my favorite movie of all time, and I need that to come out. As you can hear in the background.
Yeah?
No. Any questions regarding new music coming out, or just no?
Oh, yes. My apology. There was a.
No, you're good. You're good. I just wasn't sure if you wanted to know anything.
Yes. This question was from me and I think 2 other people on Twitter. What is the next album, concert, and meet and greet?
Well, like, sorry about that. I have to shut my door.
Mind you,
Okay.
these are from 3 different people.
Okay, so my album is dropping. My first one, because I'm dropping 2 this year. I'm dropping two albums. Very mixed,
Nice.
too. Very mixed emotions. Because remember, the past was supposed to come out. The first one I'm dropping is dropping May 22nd. I cannot give you a name for it yet.
No problem.
Very mixed and stuff, but I will let you know and keep you up to date.
I'd love to review it when it comes out.
May 22nd it drops.
May 22nd.
A time probably 7:30. And the album is going to be very 90s feel with samples and stuff from the 90s. Very straightforward and, like I said, mixed feel. But concerts coming up this spring and or into the summer. So it's going to be inside venue, probably at the Glens Falls High School Auditorium if I can get the indoor venue, or Crandall Park. Again, I have to see and talk with my people. So
Understandable.
I can't give a correct date, but what was the other question? Concerts, albums, and next release?
Yeah. The meet and greet was from the 3rd person.
Oh, meet and greet. Meet and greet will come along with the album releases and the show. So definitely meet and greet soon because a lot of people have been crazy. So I need to help them out.
Understandable. Well, we're rounding up to the end of our interview. Just wanted to say, cannot wait to hear your next album. I bet it's going to be
Thank you.
perfect as the last 2 songs were.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Hope that a lot of people buy tickets to your concert. I mean,
Yeah, I think it's going to be free.
oh, well, even better. I'll make sure to publicize it.
Yes, sir.
And
You're the
last
best.
just to end off for the people who are watching it, because last I checked there was like 2 viewers, but who knows? Shout out to K-Dizzle. His link to his channel, his Facebook page, and his SoundCloud will be below. And because I'm feeling generous, DKingz's page will be below as well.
Okay, shout out to the Gennies. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you, Genesis, for having me on the show. Shout out to the Dizzlers. Been blowing up my stuff, and if you Gennies have as well, thank you so much. I appreciate all the support and love. Never About Us Live is the concert name. Forgot to tell you that, but that's a little surprise.
All right.
Never About Us Live is the name of the concert, and a couple more things. Low Key is dropping very soon, so stay tuned for that. Album May 22nd. What else? I just dropped 3 singles in a row. You can check that on SoundCloud. Jennifer, been doing so well. So props to everyone who's been playing that. It means the
All
fucking
links
world to me.
below. All links below.
I'll send it to you. I'll let you guys know what it is. Yeah, you know what I mean. But yep, Low Key, next single coming soon before anything else drops. Low Key coming soon within a couple of weeks. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. If I keep repeating myself, I'm gonna go crazy. Thank you guys. Shout out to everybody. I love you guys. Appreciate it. And thank you so much, Jenny.
You're so welcome, dude. Peace out.
Peace out, man. Love you guys.